it's Friday, January 20th, 2017, and today I'm going to be presenting the news. I want to let you guys know that I'm going to break down the news onto Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays because there is too much news to report just twice a week. I want to keep you guys informed. So, let's jump right in. So, in Pennsylvania, they are starting a store within a school for special education, and they're making t-shirts for clubs on campus, and they are selling bags for clubs on campus. They're selling some school supplies, so they're learning about making the product, selling the product, some are buying the product, and they've even made a commercial for within their school promoting their services. So that's really great for kids. They're getting job placement skills, they're getting interact with the other students, so that's really great. Over in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Baptist Women's Hospital, they are taking volunteers, which are special education students, and they go sell candy, they go sell magazines, they go interact with the patients, and they're helping keep the cafeteria and lobby organized and nice and clean. Now this again is giving them job skills and helping them interact. People have found that they are making more eye contact, they're being more social. So everyone's really excited about that, and they want to see more establishment opening up their arms to give kids these skills that they really need so that they can be independent post-high school. Here in Texas, federal officials are investigating an 8.5% special education cap within a district. What they found is that most districts have this 8.5% cap on the amount of students that are able to get special needs services or special education, and so that they want to investigate that and see what's going on there. Last, they visited the Rio Grande Valley, and they found that educators were improperly trained and that there were very little Spanish resources. Now, there's a Senate Bill 529 that's in place right now, and they want all teachers to be special education certified, and they want them to be knowledgeable on the laws of how to serve these students. And lastly, they want to make sure that they understand what kind of evaluations they need to do on students to see if they need more support, identify who needs more support. Now over in LA, California, they are doing more early intervention on children and students so that they can get the services that they need when they're young and then go into school, be included, and have the least restrictive environment as possible. They're also trying to reduce the long-term cost of special education. Now, some parents were worried, hey, are you going to shut down our special education centers that we have right now? And they said, no, we understand that there are some students that need more assistance throughout the day, and so they said, don't worry about that. What we're worried about is we want to work for the future and get our kids intervention in the very young ages. That way they can be included and move along with their classmates as they should. In Palo Alto, California, they are doing kind of the opposite of Texas. They are doing a special education listening tour. So they're going out into the community. They want to hear from everybody who participates in special education and their parents, family members, and they want to hear, what are we doing right? What can we improve on? Harvard is reaching out to them, and they're putting together a report on what they're doing, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, and as part of that, they are working with the community. So there is a study where they took students with high-functioning autism, cognitive and motor disabled children, and they wanted to see if gestures would increase their motivation to use the computer and get more involved with the computer. And they have found that that is very successful with the kids, that they can use different points on their body as menu and as selection options instead of using keyboard and mouse. So they have actually increased their motivation and increase their involvement with the computer. Now, they haven't found anything in relation to education or learning. They're hoping to do that soon, but for right now, they found that gestures, they're great for kids with cognitive and motor disabilities and high-functioning autism. So that's everything that I have today for news. Tomorrow, we'll do a special report on Betsy DeVos. We'll see what her policies are, what she's trying to do, questions that were asked. We're going to talk about her hearing and what that could mean as far as implication for general education, and more importantly, implications for special education. So that's going to be tomorrow. Hope to see you guys again. Thanks for coming in.